Look around you. Everything you know, everyone you love, every story ever told, exists here, on this fragile, blue marble suspended in a sunbeam. But our world is speaking to us. In the melting of ancient ice, in the silence of disappearing forests, in the warming of the seas, these are echoes of tomorrow. And the question is, what will we answer? This is the journey of a lifetime. The journey of our lifetime. To understand our world, we must first leave it. Imagine a journey backwards, away from the ground beneath your feet, through the clouds, past the moon, until the entire Earth is just a brilliant blue and white sphere against the infinite black. From here, the borders that divide us vanish. There are no nations, only nature. This is our only home, the only world we have ever known. And it is a breathtakingly rare exception in the cosmic desert. What makes this world live? Two invisible forces. The sun, a cosmic engine of energy, and our atmosphere, a wafer-thin shield. This delicate bubble of gas does more than just give us air to breathe. It protects us from deadly radiation. It traps just enough of the sun's warmth to create a Goldilocks zone. Not too hot, not too cold. And it is the very engine of our weather and climate. It is the skin of our planet, and for most of human history, its balance was perfect. But that balance is shifting. For the past century, we have been conducting a massive, uncontrolled experiment on our planetary shield. By burning ancient forests of carbon buried deep underground, coal, oil, gas, we have thickened this atmospheric blanket. It's now trapping too much heat. This is not a political opinion, it is a physical fact, as simple as a blanket warming a bed. The planet is warming, and the first echoes of this change are now being heard across the globe. Our planet's air conditioning system is its ice. Vast, majestic sheets of ice at the poles and in glaciers act as giant mirrors, reflecting sunlight back into space, and as freshwater reservoirs for billions. But this white heart is beating irregularly. In the Arctic, where the ice is not on land but floating on the ocean, we are witnessing a dramatic retreat. This isn't just about polar bears, it's about destabilizing the entire global climate system. As the ice melts, it feeds into the second great climate regulator, our oceans. The seas are not just passive bodies of water. They are a massive, circulating engine that distributes heat around the globe through currents like the Gulf Stream. But this engine is being stressed. The water is warming and expanding, leading to sea level rise. And it is absorbing our excess carbon dioxide, becoming more acidic, which threatens the very foundation of the marine food web. This added heat and water vapor in the atmosphere is like adding steroids to our weather systems. The results are not subtle. We see it in the intensified fury of hurricanes, fueled by warmer ocean waters. We see it in prolonged, devastating droughts that turn fertile land to dust, and in unprecedented rainfalls that cause catastrophic flooding. This is the new face of a planet under pressure, a system struggling to find a new equilibrium. This added heat and water vapor in the atmosphere is like adding steroids to our weather systems. The results are not subtle. We see it in the intensified fury of hurricanes, fueled by warmer ocean waters. We see it in prolonged, devastating droughts that turn fertile land to dust, and in unprecedented rainfalls that cause catastrophic flooding. This is the new face of a planet under pressure, a system struggling to find a new equilibrium. We are now in the midst of a sixth mass extinction, but this one is driven not by an asteroid, but by humanity. Habitat loss, climate change, pollution, and overexploitation are causing a silent domino effect. The loss of a single insect might seem insignificant, but it can mean the loss of a bird that eats it, a plant it pollinates, and the predator that relies on that bird. We are, quite literally, pulling threads out of the fabric of our own life support system. Nowhere is this web more vital and more threatened than in our forests, especially the tropical rainforests. These are the lungs of the planet, breathing in CO2 and breathing out oxygen. They are the pharmacies, holding cures for diseases we have not yet discovered. And they are the libraries, holding millennia of evolutionary wisdom. When we burn an acre of rainforest, we are not just burning trees. We are burning a book of life we haven't even learned to read. For the first time in history, more of us live in cities than in the countryside. These concrete jungles are monuments to human innovation, but they also create a disconnect. We are surrounded by steel and glass, increasingly divorced from the natural systems that provide our water, our food, and our air. Our environmental impact is often hidden, outsourced to distant lands where our resources are extracted and our waste is discarded. Let's take a single object from your pocket, a smartphone. Its story is a global journey. The metals were mined from deep in the earth, often at a high environmental and human cost. They were shipped across oceans, assembled with energy, and shipped again. And its story often ends prematurely, in a drawer or landfill, its valuable materials lost. This take-make-waste model is the engine of our linear economy, and it is pushing the planet to its limits. But within these very cities, a new consciousness is awakening. People are beginning to ask, where does my water come from? Where does my trash go? What is the true cost of my meal? This is the birth of a new way of thinking, a shift from being mere consumers to being conscious citizens of a planet. We are starting to remember that our economy is a subset of our ecology, not the other way around. Across the globe, the heroes of this new story are already at work. They are not just scientists in labs, but indigenous communities protecting ancestral forests, farmers reviving ancient, sustainable practices, and young activists demanding change. They are the guardians of the green, and they prove that the solutions are often as interconnected as the problems themselves. Human ingenuity, which got us into this predicament, is also our way out. Remarkable technology is now emerging to serve nature. Solar panels are becoming so efficient they can power cities. Lab-grown meat offers a way to enjoy protein without the environmental hoofprint. Carbon capture technology is learning to suck the legacy pollution directly from the air. This is not science fiction, it is the toolkit for building a new world. The ultimate solution is to change the design of our civilization itself. We must move from a linear, take-make-waste system to a circular one, where waste is designed out, and materials are endlessly reused. In nature, there is no trash. A fallen leaf becomes food for a sapling. This is the brilliant, simple principle we must adopt, to see waste as a resource, and our planet not as something to be used, but to be cherished. Throughout this journey, we have listened to the echoes of tomorrow. The moral of our story is both simple and profound. We are not separate from this planet. We are a part of it. Every forest, every ocean, every creature is a thread in the same vibrant tapestry of life. The life lessons are clear. Our actions have consequences, but so does our inaction. True strength lies not in domination, but in stewardship. To preserve the breathtaking beauty and diversity of Earth, we must shift from a mindset of endless consumption to one of mindful care. We must protect wild places, clean our rivers and seas, and embrace the clean, renewable energy of the sun and wind. This is not a burden, but a privilege. The future is not a destination we are headed to. It is a creation we are building with every choice we make today. Let us build one our grandchildren will be proud of. To ensure this journey of hope continues, please subscribe, share this story with your world, and let's build a better future together.